Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the final video of the God of War 3 walkthrough. Um, this is the end for God of War 3, and I'm going to show you how to do the Zeus boss fight. It's not too hard, but there are just a couple moves that you do have to watch out for. It's going to take around 5 minutes to get to the first fight, so if you don't really care to see the cutscenes or anything, you could skip up to there. But let's move on to stage 1 of Zeus. There are 4 stages, so let's move on to the first one.
There it is! I can see it, Kratos. In the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
Pandora, no!
You know why I'm here. You brought me here to do this.
I will find another way.
No, Kratos. There is no other way. Let me go!
No, child!
I am not a child! You're hurting me! Kratos, help!
Put her down, Zeus!
Your obsession with this thing has become somewhat of a nuisance, my son.
Release the girl, Zeus!
Don't confuse this object, this construction of Hephaestus with your own flesh and blood. But perhaps you already have, Spartan. Your quest for Pandora, your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered, has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Look around at what you have done.
I see only what I have come to destroy.
Taking pity on you has been my greatest mistake, Kratos. Just as taking pity on this thing will prove to be your greatest mistake.
This has nothing to do with her!
It has everything to do with her!
Put her down!
As you wish.
Alright, so this stage is very easy. So you want to pull out the Nemesis Whip. He might do this grab attack on you. Don't worry about it. I was gonna go up and do these lightning attacks. You just gotta either go dodge backwards or dodge under him, and the best way to basically stop him from doing the attack is shooting him with one arrow, and he will get stunned. That is pretty much all that he does in this first stage, and he only adds an extra move in the second stage, so he's not too bad. He just has a lot of health, that's it. So basically what you're gonna see here is he's gonna do this punch attack. You can block it, but if you do not parry the second one, he will do a slam attack that will do absolutely a ton of your HP, so just make sure you watch out for that. And that is the only moves he has for stage 1, so I guess I will see you at stage 2 then. Alright, so my recording did fuck up there a little bit, so I do apologize for that, but I basically showed you how to do stage 1, so it doesn't entirely matter that it cut out there. He doesn't gain any extra moves after you do a certain amount of damage on stage 1, so don't worry about it. So now you go to stage 2. He's exactly the same, but he has 2 extra attacks. There's this lightning attack on the floor that you can just block, and then he's going to go up in the air, and he will do a slam down attack. You just have to watch out for those 2. Basically only a 1 attack, because the other one you can block. His slam attack will deal half of your health, so just watch out for it, but you won't see it in this video, because for some reason he didn't do it for me. I'm not sure why he never did the move, but I do know that that is a move on this part, so just watch out for that. And that is all that he gains for stage 2. And you are pretty much done with this stage, so there's not really much else to say. Zeus isn't a hard boss. Like, I wouldn't say he's the hardest, like, fight in this. He just has a lot of health. And you just have to find a way to basically manage, basically trying to hit him and make sure you don't get hit at the same time. Now, I have a flawless run here. I don't get hit a single time. I only died once, but obviously I cut it out because I don't want this video to be, like, super long. Because before cutting out, I only died twice in this entire fight, but I had to cut out, like, the, all the shit towards the end, where it's playing all the credits and stuff. It was going to be a very long video if I didn't cut all that. It would have been around 90 minutes from all that. And that is it for stage 2, so we will move on to stage 3.
Pandora! Pandora, no!
Stop her, Kratos! Do not let her into the flame!
This is what I am meant to do! You know that! Please!
Hush!
Kratos, you know this is the only way!
Don't listen to her, Kratos. For once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family.
Pandora!
After all you have sought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure! Such chaos. I will have much to do after I kill you.
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
Yes, my son. It is time.
Alrighty, so for this fight, all you want to do is just keep dodging, keep rolling away. You do not have to fight this guy. Now, you don't want to get hit too much. Excuse me. You don't want to get hit too much here. You can get hit a couple times because you will get most of your health back, but I'm saying don't get hit too much because you will only get around 50 to 70% of your health back. So try not to get hit a ton. This is a timed event, that's why you don't want to hit him. So don't even try and attack him, don't do anything. After a little bit, Gaia will come up, and that will be the end of stage 3, and we'll move on to his final stage now.
The reign of Olympus ends now.
Gaia! You live?
My world, it bleeds because of you. I never sought your death, Spartan. Yet you have left me no choice.
Your pawn has failed you, Gaia. Perhaps you should have chosen the other one.
Enough! Father and son will die together.
Alrighty, so here is the final stage. This is the final fight. There's a bunch of quick time events after this, but this is the actual legitimate final fight of the game. So he will do this attack where he will send a decoy to basically slide attack you. You can easily just block it. Now for this stage 4, you do not want to get close to him. The only reason why I'm close to him now is because he's not in his later stages. Because once he's in his later stages, when you get close to him, he's going to summon around 6 to 8 decoys on you, and it's going to be very hard to manage. Now, if you force him to play in your turf, which is to stay far, just shoot him a couple times with the bow. Make sure you keep destroying the heart every time he goes to get it, which you'll know when it's glowing. So for this first one, it's just showing you how it works. So you do have to let him grab it for this first time, but any other time you won't have to. So this is where he starts spawning in his decoys. This is what I mean by they can overwhelm you. There's only 2 now, but the more damage you do, he's going to start spawning in more and more after a little bit, depending on the amount of damage you do to him. So as you see, it's the heart's lighting up, so you want to make sure that you do attack it, so that he gets no health back. And as long as you stay far, and he gets almost no health back, this will be a breeze of a fight. And you will have beaten God of War 3 on Chaos difficulty. So you're going to see here, you just got to basically learn to manage, what's it called? You got to learn to manage Zeus himself and Zeus's decoys at the same time. So here I think is where I start going into the long range attacks that I'm talking about, where I only stay far. I parry his attacks to do more damage to him. So when he's doing that decoy attack, you should shoot him with the bow then, because he can't actually dodge out of the way for you to miss, which you will see I do a lot after I realize it. And that's about it. There's not really much else to say for his stage 4 boss fight. It's gonna last a while. Just remember that, because he is the final boss, so he has a shit ton of health. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this. You may think that you're doing low damage, but you're not doing low damage, trust me. This is just how much health he has. Even if you ran up to him and you were just constantly hitting him, you would not be able to kill this guy quickly. So isolate him, get him onto your turf, which is long range. He will almost never run up to you. As you saw here, he never runs up to you, because he wants you to get close. That's what he wants you to do. You don't want to give him that. Now, I do use my magic a little bit towards the end. You should still have magic. I don't think you needed to really use it on stage 1, 2. Definitely not on stage 3. So you should have all of your magic ready for this fight. And if you don't have much health, just stay far. You don't have to attack him, but if you stay far for long enough, the heart will glow up and you could hit the heart to get your health back. So if you really want to play it safe, you can do that. Go right ahead. There's no problem with doing that. So now he's getting towards his later stages, because he's doing these new attacks that, you know, that you don't really see too often. So as you will see, I do have him killed very soon. And that will be the end of this game. The last 20 minutes of this is just the cutscenes, just running through the last areas, but there are no more fights after this. It's just, once you complete this, it's just quick time events and cutscenes and just running around, just grabbing stuff, and that's about it. So once you beat this, you can very much congratulate yourself, since you have beaten God of War 3 on Chaos difficulty. Alrighty. So I should sometime soon be done here. So as you see, this is where I just start using my magic, because you see how many decoys he's summoning. This is how you know that you have him very close to dying. Just make sure you attack it, even if he's close to dying. Make sure he doesn't heal up. And I think right here is where I actually finish, which we will see very soon. And yes, I do finish it. And that is it. So So now you're gonna have a couple of quick time events though. Like I was saying, this is probably, I guess you could say, the hardest quick time events. You just spam circle, then it's gonna be L1 and R1. So you're gonna do that. Then it's gonna be more quick time events, real quick. And then you want to do L1 and R1 again. It's gonna be another quick time event, and another L1 and R1. And once you do that, that is it. There's, I think, a circle prompt right here that you have to do. As soon as you stab him, circle prompt, and that is it. You are done.
I grow weary, my son. Nothing but darkness lies ahead, Kratos.
Alrighty, so for this part, you just want to keep running forward. The game is going to be obvious in telling you what to do, so I don't really have to explain this to you. This is just story. And that is it. So I will see you when we get back to the normal world.
Mother, what's happening outside? The people, the fires!
Shh! Stay close, Calliope.
Mother, I'm scared. Are they coming to get us?
Your father will protect us.
Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Daddy? Kratos! No! No, Father, no!
My wife. My child. How? They were left in Sparta. Ares!
Kratos! Come, I can show you the way. Hurry! I can help, Kratos! Kratos, in the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
You can see the light. It is changing you. It is time to lay your fears to rest. The light reveals the truth. The power of forgiveness comes from within. To be forgiven, you must find the power to forgive yourself.
This way!
No, Kratos! Stop!
Athena! No!
Kratos, fear drove Zeus to kill his father Kronos. The same fear that brought the Great War. A fear that drove Zeus to kill you, his own son. Zeus uses fear to keep you in the dark. Confront your demons and lay them to rest.
Over here, Kratos!
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is... Do you remember that day, Spartan?
I want to know you remember.
Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
You cannot change your destiny, mortal.
I gave you everything.
Please, don't do it, Spartan.
That's what you came for. Let me be.
Die, Spartan.
Today you may defeat me, but in the end, Kratos, in the end, you'll betray only yourself.
Come, I can show you the way.
Die, Kratos! I created you, and I will be your end!
Hurry!
Why won't you die? Die! Tremble in fear!
Kratos! Ah! Over here, Kratos!
Hush!
Hurry, Kratos! Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
Don't listen to her, Kratos. For once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her when you fail your family.
It's all right, Kratos. Kratos, you know this is the only way! As the fear in the gods rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Power to kill God.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Alrighty, so now you get to this part. This is a very easy part. You just want to keep hitting square. Keep hitting square. And that is it. That will be this part over with. There's no way for you to actually die on this part, I don't think. You just have to literally just keep mashing square and you're not gonna die. If you can die here, I don't think you can though. Alright, so for this part, you can hit Zeus as much as you want. You can take out all the rage you have on him. There is no limit to how much you want to hit him. I only do it until the screen gets full bloody, because that's what you have to do. Once the screen gets fully bloody, you can stop, but you can go as long as you want. Honestly, it's up to you. And after you do this, this is the official end of the game. Because after this prompt, this circle spamming prompt, there is no more quick time events, no more anything. It's just cutscenes. And there is a lot of credits, so be prepared to have to watch all that, since you are going to obviously want to beat the game and you can't just leave now.
Done well, Kratos. Freed from the bondage of Olympus and cleansed in chaos, mankind is now ready to hear my message.
Look around you, Athena. The world stands in ruin. What good is your message?
Go if you must. But first, I insist you give me the power from inside the box.
The box was empty.
That can't be true. I can see it in your eyes. You used my power to kill Zeus. You still have it as we speak. Don't you understand? When Zeus gathered all the evils and placed them in the box, I dreaded what would happen if it was opened again. And so, I summoned the most powerful weapon in the world, and I placed it in the box.
I told you, it was empty. Pandora was sacrificed in vain. She died because of my need for vengeance.
You must be mistaken. You used my power to kill Zeus. I saw you do it. Unless... Of course. When you opened the box, you released the evils to the gods. Infected them. Changed them. Zeus himself fell prey to the dark evils. This is why he became so enraged and obsessed with your death. He was consumed by the evil, fear. I thought the power I placed in the box was never released. All these years, I assumed you drew from the evils inside to destroy Ares. But I was wrong. The power you took from the box is mine. From it, you gained the strength that Zeus could never destroy. A strength great enough to overcome fear. Locked deep inside of you, Kratos, is hope. It has remained buried, trapped by your guilt and the failures of your past. When you killed Zeus, you must have allowed something to awaken it. What was it, Kratos?
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
What was it, Kratos?
All I remember is what I have lost.
That is why you should give me the power. I understand its true meaning and where it belongs. I trust you to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
You owe me this, Kratos.
I owe you nothing.
I made you a god. I sheltered you from the wrath of Olympus. I delivered you revenge on Zeus.
It is over, Athena.
You would dare strike me down? Again?
My vengeance ends now.
How could you? You fool! What have you done? No! That was meant for me! They will not know what to do with it! You disappoint me, Spartan.
Alrighty, well, that is the end of my God of War 3 walkthrough Chaos difficulty guide. If this helped you, then that is good. That is what I was aiming for. And shortly we will move on to God of War next. Congratulations, you've beaten God of War 3 on Chaos difficulty. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.